All right, so before we start today's video, I have a major announcement to make. For anyone who's interested in coming, Pantherfest 2022 will be Saturday, July 23rd, beginning at 4 p.m. Central Time until 7 p.m. at the location that's on the screen. This year's Pantherfest will be bigger and better than ever before. So this year we will have a Best in Show trophy. Everyone who attends will get a chance to vote for the Panther car they think is worthy of Best in Show title. The winner will receive a Best in Show trophy along with a $500 cash prize. This year we're going to do it a little bit different. We're actually going to host it at a fellow Panther owner's property. So there will be absolutely no burnouts or sliding or anything of that sort. All and every Panther car is welcome, from town cars to Mercuries to P71s, off-road Vics, lifted rigs. You got them on rims, you got them on 22s, on 26s. Bring them. If it's a Panther car, I want to see them out there. Come eat some burgers and hot dogs and hang out with fellow Panther car owners. And who knows, maybe you will take home that $500 Best in Show prize. All that and more at this year's Pantherfest. See you there. And so now to what we're going to be doing in today's video, guys. Let me just give you a quick rundown of this car right here. This is the star of the show today. This is my 2006 P71 that originally started as a Cobra Roush tribute cars. As you guys can see, it's got that one-of-a-kind SN95 Cobra R front bumper. I even got the little Roush tribute going on the side of the car. But the car originally started as a Cobra Roush tribute car, and I decided to just completely run with it. My goal is to make this the GT350 of the Panther world. I want this to be the best handling Crown Victoria that's ever lived. Now, in order to do that, obviously we're going to need some suspension parts. I already got me a nice, thick, meaty, juicy sway bar, and I have a lot more suspension modifications on the way. And that's why I decided to do this little mod, a quick little quickie mod for you guys, while the rest of the suspension components are on the way for this car. All right, guys, so what we have here is what is known as a rear bumper diffuser. In this case, we have two of them, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to install one of these. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen any Crown Victorias with any of these. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to probably cringe at the fact that I'm going to be drilling holes in the rear bumper of my Crown Victoria. But one thing you guys need to keep in mind is that when it comes to racing, when it comes to a race car, a lot of the times function over form takes priority. Now, in some cases, there's big shops that can mold things and do their own carbon fiber and fiberglass work and all that. But in this case, it's backyard, just Panther junkyard mechanic style. As you guys can see, we got this very functional ram air headlight funnel here that connects directly into the air intake of the Vic. We also do have some very functional hood scoops as well. I'm not sure if that's showing up. And like I told you guys, we have some major suspension components on the way. But for now, we're going to focus on the small stuff. Now, the purpose of having these holes cut out in your rear bumper is essentially to eliminate what is known as a quote-unquote parachute effect. And it just so happens that the Crown Victoria is notorious for having a terrible parachute effect, with oftentimes a rear bumper being compared to that of a diaper. Essentially, it's what led a lot of departments to invent what we now know as the bumper tuck. And well, these rear bumper diffusers are a more extreme version of that. Essentially, what these holes do is limit the amount of captured air at high speed. Oftentimes called speed holes, these rear bumper diffusers will have little to no effect during daily driving. However, it is at the track where these shine the most. All right, and now that that's done, the only thing left to do is actually the simplest part of this whole thing, and that is the good old-fashioned bumper tuck. There you guys have it. Rear bumper, air diffusers on a Crown Victoria. But let's just take a step to admire just how much of a difference the bumper tuck makes on this car. I mean, just it really does just tie the look completely. It just brings everything in together. It keeps that rear bumper nice and firm. But there it is. It's a relatively simple little modification. Lets the airflow go throughout the back bumper. Remember, these cars are notorious for having the rear diaper bumper, and yes, the bumper tuck really does eliminate a lot of that, but having these rear bumper diffusers just increases the airflow that travels through this car, through the front all the way out to the back in one smooth motion. And so to end the video, I'm going to do a couple little skids. I'm going to see if I can do a couple little skids around here so we can see these bad boys in action, see them in motion. Obviously, these things are meant for some road course tracks, some autocrossing, but you know, just to get some good little glamour shots of the Vic with these bad boys kind of whipping around, man. Oh, I absolutely love it. Stay tuned, guys, for the suspension mods that are going to be coming for this car. Eventually, I would like to do a 5-speed manual swap. Like I said, I want this to be the best handling Crown Victoria in the world. So just bear with me, guys, because there is a lot more coming for this car. So let's go ahead and try to do a couple skids here to end the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next Crown Victoria, Marauder, whatever, Panther video, man. Take it easy.